Welcome back, my Citadel civilians. I am talking with Adam, and you are talking with Adam because I am Adam, and I'm talking to you. Last time we were with our Citadel civilians, they were making their way to Yeonido to complete their grand quest of activating this soul gem with part of a chosen bloodline soul. Right away, you found a man in the street getting brutally dumped by his said wife. When you tried to come up and help the man, he seemed confused, befuddled, almost disgusted, and let you know that helping people who do not ask for their help is considered taboo. You left the man to his devices to cry and scream on the street. Then you came across a man who was jumping from rock to rock, being a little playful, and he fell and broke his ankle. When he asked for help, everyone who was walking in the little caravan helped him out, until he uttered some words that disrespected the queen. Then the entire crowd left him and were just like, fuck this guy, we're not helping him. A few of you decided to help him, some of you didn't. Then you got to the actual gates of Yeonido, when a strange blue fog rolled in rapidly, and out of this fog, three gargoyles appeared and started attacking the locals. The guards moved everybody back, and the party had sprung into action. You heroically stepped in and vanquished these menacing gargoyles with ease, and the bard, Depaticus here, landed the final blow. As the dust settled and the fog cleared and you stood in the crowd, heroes to yourselves, but looking around, everybody else seemed kind of confused, kind of strange. They looked around a little bit and kind of brushed off all the damage and wounds and went about their business. You questioned a few of the people around, and none of them seemed to acknowledge or believe anything you had to say about gargoyles or fog. That is, until you were approached by a person who, I will remind everybody again, their pronouns are they and them. You were approached by Ann Jun, and they told you that no one else in the city has seen this fog, but it's been raising and falling multiple times a day, every day for weeks. The fog used to occur only every now and again, but now it's growing more frequent. They've tried to tell people about it, and they just get ignored, and that strange monsters have actually killed and murdered people in the fog, but the people who witness it are shocked by the sight of these bodies, and the deaths are always considered accidents or bizarre events. Anjun then gave you some places to investigate. They told you about a construction site that suffered numerous attacks and unexplained setbacks. The Park of the Elders, where several attacks have occurred. And they also told you about the tea shop, where two nobles were attacked. After this, you headed off to find a private place to talk. You found Hans Hearth, and you made a plan. After a bit of planning, you chose to go directly to the queen to try to get your soul gem activated, which turned out to be much easier than you had anticipated. She focused on the gem, she activated it, completing your main quest. Leaving you to your own devices, you all chose to go to the tea shop to investigate the strange happenings in Yeonido. And that brings us to our scene. Nestled in Yeonido Alley, the old tea shop exudes a timeless charm. Inside, these weathered shelves showcase a trove of hand-painted teacups, each adorned with delicate plum blossoms, soaring cranes, or swirling clouds. Calligraphy names on the base echo the connection to their owners. Sunlight flitters through the windows, casting patterns on the wooden floors where patrons gather around these low tables with no chairs, bonding over the shared appreciation for the art of tea. It feels like a serene sanctuary. It smells amazing. The past meets the present, and it feels like there's a lot of preserving of culture here. You hear the tranquil clinks of ceramic, and at the tea station you see a dashing young Yeonido man who's proudly wearing a stylish robe and ornate hat. His eyes light up with devotion, and he greets you. Hello, my name is Chin Hei. I would love to serve you some tea.
Greetings, Shinhei. Well met, well met.
Yes. Thank you, Jinhei. I would like to sample I guess I'd like to try one of your teas. What do you recommend?
Well, I have a large arrangement of teas here. The Timeless Elixir tea, Rosemary tea, Spirit Blossom tea, the Harmony tea, the Whispering Wind
Oh,
tea.
I like the sound of that harmony. I'll have a cup of the harmony tea.
Yes, please take a seat at any table and I will bring it to you shortly.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
what was the name of the tea shop again?
The tea shop.
Okay,
The tea shop.
I just had my mind blanked. Okay.
Yeah, it is the tea shop and it is called the tea shop because it is the oldest tea shop in Yeonido.
Yeah, I'm just going through my notes.
Yeah, no worries. You all take a seat at this table, and Nia actually doesn't sit down. She looks to the group, and she divulges that she has done her quest. She feels for the people of Yeonido, but due to her recent events and things that she hasn't told you about, she doesn't feel like she wants to meddle at the moment, and she's going to go back home to connect with nature a bit more.
Ah, gonna kill more squirrels. I see.
Nia, I wish you good luck in reconnecting and the things that you'll be doing. Hope to reconnect with you back at the Citadel. I guess once we're back there, we'll seek you out. Take care, friend.
She would say like,
What's
yes.
your Nia impression?
I don't know. She did like a weird Cockney accent for the first season, but
She kinda did.
sometimes it gets south too.
Yeah,
But
that's what I was gonna say.
I just want to say
me getting yelled at.
I just want to say I love all of you, most of you, and don't listen to Edric.
What?
That I can get along with.
Perfect impression.
Take care, Nia. You're a good friend. We'll see you again someday.
She'll hug it out and tell you she'll be
You
back
also go and
soon.
give her a hug.
Yep.
And Nia will depart the tea shop. And with that, Chinhei comes over with your harmony tea. He says, legend says this tea was first brewed during a great conflict between two clans, and when it is shared among rivals, it calms their hearts and allows them to find common ground, encouraging peace and cooperation.
Oh.
Nia, get back here. We're having tea.
Jinhei, thank you.
Shinhei,
Yes.
would I have a green tea, please? And leave the leaves in the cup.
Oh, how you've heard of us, I see. And you see his face kind of light up and he smiles a bit, like as if he's proud. You've heard
Yes,
about
I have.
the tea shop's green tea.
I have indeed. As I pull the box out and put it on the table. In fact, I was given this by a friend of mine, and she recommended I come here personally to try the green tea in shop.
Looking at the box and looking at you, his face kind of drops a little bit. He's like, "Oh,
What's up?
Can you-
Or what's the matter?
can you drink tea? Is that rude to ask?"
It is not rude to ask, and no.
He can't.
He thinks he can.
It's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess.
Well, you see, I'm a diviner, and I enjoy doing the teacup readings. And I was told to come here for your green tea specifically. I'm assuming it would taste wonderful. I'm not denying that. I, however, as you can see as I lower my jaw, I have no tongue. But
Yes.
that won't stop them from sampling your green tea, which I will gladly pay for. As I gesture to the party.
Yes, yes. I will be right back with a pot of green tea.
I appreciate that. Thank you so very much.
Danzu, do you like tea?
He's about to.
I'm impartial to tea. I'll drink it, but it's not really like my go-to.
Oh, you're a flying bull kind of guy, aren't you?
No, not really. I just no,
What about
never
that one?
never liked tea.
That one other drink, Monsters Incorporated.
What?
Is that
It's
the
like
one
he
that they
drinks
pull
ale.
out of the little door, and it makes a scream sound? No, that one's terrifying. Makes
That's
no
No,
sense to me.
it's some
But,
like green liquid in some kind of like metal cup.
Oh no.
Oh,
No, I think Danzu
I
likes
just run.
meat.
I
and
just
he
run on
likes-
grits and gumbo. Like that's it. That's all there is. I just
oh, what?
I was
What
gonna
about?
say,
I
like-
wake up in the morning and I piss excellence.
Take another inspiration. You can't
What
stack
about-
them, but I want to give you another one.
what about what's it called? Full horsepower. Full horse throttle. Sorry.
I don't want to know what you do with horses. Adric.
Yeah, that's
No,
stage
these are
play.
these
No.
are drinks I encountered in the bar.
I'm
A-
sure they are
apparently-
some sort of drinks that you have
Apparently, they
encountered
give
in
you
the wild.
energy. I don't know. They're like potions of speed, and then they make you really drowsy afterwards.
No, never once in my life. I
Uh,
don't need performance enhancing
yeah.
drinks.
Edric, I don't think those things do what you think that they do.
I don't know. I can't try them every time I order one because I'm like, my bones are feeling sore and sluggish. It does nothing for me.
Imagine.
Chinhei comes walking back up. You look towards him and you notice like this place again is just covered in shelves full of teacups, and it seems like each one is made like for a specific person and it has a name written on it. He passes these shelves and he comes around with a large steaming pot. And he's like, this is a beautiful symphony of nuanced and intricate flavors. It's a remarkable green tea that captivates with its brilliant emerald hue. It has... If you smell it, you'll feel an aromatic dance in your nostrils. When it touches your tongue, you'll feel an exquisite balance of briskness coupled with a lingering, almost, and he shuffles his fingers together a bit like an asshole, meditative finish. Then it elevates into an epiphany of tea craftsmanship. This is a true testament to the artistry of tea production and the culture of Yeonido, and it was all made by the queen. And he puts the pot down and like moves his hand back as if he just said something fucking amazing.
Thank you, Chinhei. Thank you. You ever hear of the stage play, Monsters Inc?
No.
Check it out
Hey.
sometime.
Chinhei, you ever heard of gargoyles coming to life?
Also no.
Also, no.
Both of those things sound equally
yeah.
ridiculous to me.
Yeah, it's a wild one. It's a wild one.
You said
Say,
this was made
what
by the
do
queen?
So I have a question about your teacups, sir. Them.
Yes, anything.
Each teacup is for a specific person, judging by the names on the teacups.
Yes?
Do you have a specific teacup for a Mr. Thorns? Raphael, to be specific.
Jinhei, do you have them all memorized?
I don't have them all memorized. I'm trying to remember if I've seen that. I might have a couple Raphaels, but I'm not sure. You see, this is my father's collection. I still do collect great teacups for various people, folk heroes, politicians, kings. But since my father's passing, he probably would know better than me if he was here. And you see him like bow his head.
Does the name Anjun mean anything to you? Magistrate Anjun?
Yes, yes, I'm somewhat familiar with the name.
Okay. Do you know if they would have a coffee mug here?
Teacup.
Teacup?
And with a follow-up question to that, do you guys clean the teacups, or are the leaves still in it since the last time they were here?
Well, to answer your first question, not all people who pass the magistrate test automatically get a cup, and we clean the cups.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. This tea is delicious. Thank you.
Oh
Oh,
yes, I still haven't tried it. As I grab a cup and pour the tea and pour it in my face.
yes, yes, you're very, very welcome. If there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know. And he goes and he stands behind his counter once again.
I'm gonna let the tea leaves dry in the cup, and I'm gonna read them.
You can roll me a D100. Who drank the tea? You?
Me, Dippa.
Okay, so roll me two separately.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
one
I'm
of
Denzu would have
also...
also drank. tea.
Roll me 4.
Okay, I'm gonna snap my fingers and summon Bartholomew beside me because he suggested we go to the tea store to begin with, so I'm gonna get him to assist me in reading this.
Not really how divination works, but okay.
Oh, it was his idea. He's gonna be here.
Roll me 4 D100s, but like do it 1 D100 at a time, please.
Okay. Roll!
Five?
So we're gonna go in order from as our character tokens are left to right. So 86, 31, 43, 5 for Yolix.
Beautiful. I'm gonna buffer for 5 seconds.
Alright, so there we
Adam.
were in the tea shop, and Bartholomew saw a mouse and started breaking all the teacups.
What?
Oh, I
What?
would have grabbed him and thrown him outside before he even got close.
Stop
I was gonna-
abusing my cat. That's my job.
just separately, because I know I'll probably have to roll for it, and Adam's busy, but I do want to like roll for like insight into damage done at this place, because to our knowledge from Anjun, there was an attack here, so I just want to like scan the room and the structure for any sign of damage. But yeah, sidebar, because obviously we'll let Edric read the leaves first.
Yeah, like whispering, like, wasn't 2 people just attacked and hurt here, or near here?
Yeah, I think so. I think right in here. At least what we've been told.
Sorry, was that roll for me to drink my tea?
I
Since
think
four
that
was-
is the result of what Edric is going to see in your tea.
Yeah.
Yolix would have been
Adam.
sussed when she said made by the queen, but he still would have drank it.
I mean, I can drink it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Get on my bones? Oh no, my bones!
But he would have like sniffed it and like looked at it with one big bulging eye.
We're also not immune to poison, but
I'm not.
so
But how can I ingest something if I don't
You-
have a stomach?
you collect
That's a
these
good
4 cups. Which one would you like to look at first?
Let's start left to right, like I was saying.
So me,
Yep. Joda,
okay.
Dippa, me.
Adam, I DM'd you.
Yeah, I need you to roll me a D100.
You me to roll a D100? Fuck.
What did you do to your cup?
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh wow, that's exactly half.
Did you drink your tea leaves?
In Danzu's cup, you see a yin yang, like a symbol of duality. But it seems a little more aggressive, a little more distorted.
gonna insight the cup.
You can't inside a cup,
I'm gonna insight.
unfortunately.
I'm gonna insight Danzu. I know he did something to the cup. He probably like smeared it when I wasn't looking.
No, it's in like the symbol of a yin yang. You feel like this means something.
Okay. In the
Like some sort of.
his harmony's out of whack. His balance is fucked. Have another tea. It'll calm you down. It'll realign your chakra. You know what? While we're here, I gotta get you some spirit crystals, and they will totally mellow you out.
I'm fine.
I'm not asking. You will acquire crystals one way or another while we're here.
And I'm telling you that if any of those crystals end up in my pack,
Oh, they won't end up in your pack.
or anywhere on me,
Oh, they won't
or
be
in,
on
or
you.
in my possession of any point,
Well, they won't be in your possession per se.
I will find a hole or make one and put them in you.
Oh, I'm full of holes. Look, as I stick my hand through my rib.
Easy. Well, I'm not sure that was super helpful for us in this moment.
Yin yang.
Are you about to read the rest of our teas here, or what are we
Yes.
doing?
I am going to read everyone's teacup. I'm currently just writing down things in my notes.
Sure. In Dipaticus's, you see a delicate little leaf just on the side, and while you're looking at it, the little tiny leaf, it's like in the middle of the cup, it's just a bunch of leaves piled on top of each other. It looks like a big blob. But then this one little tiny leaf goes down the side and slides into it and makes an unrealistic impact on the rest of the leaves as they all kind of disperse and crack and break, symbolizing something very small can make a very big effect.
Oh damn. That was cool.
Then in your own, you see the image of like what would be a humanoid skeleton looking into a crystal ball.
Okay.
Getting the feeling of looking at yourself in the future or in the third person.
Am I watching myself watch myself through a teacup?
Who knows, Edric?
I'm going to tilt my head left. Does it tilt its head left?
No, the tea leaves stay in one spot.
What a nerd.
All right, how was that?
I'm gonna own a crystal ball at some point, I think.
All right. I'll jot that down. What do your tea leaves say?
Yeah, Yolix, let's read your tea leaves.
You look into Yolix's teacup and it kind of looks like a dog. And everybody looks at Edric staring at this dog intently. As Edric, this dog changes into like a fire hound. And you see it running through a valley as now you're seeing things in like a camera mode. You are not in your body as this thing's like running through these burning fields. And it runs up to a Yolix, a little man, who jumps onto this dog and starts riding it. And he goes towards a volcano. As he's rushing into the what's it called? Like the caldera of this volcano. He goes through a cave, goes into the big lava chamber, and this huge humanoid lava monster comes out of the lava, brandishing this huge fire sword. Yolix summons up his own fire sword while riding this fiery hellhound, and they go to clash, and that's when you snap back.
What'd you see, Alvarado?
Do you like dogs?
Yeah, I love dogs.
And you like fire?
Yes.
Okay.
Could have sworn I just heard a dog right now barking outside. Get. Go on, get you mutt. I love dogs.
What?
Bark,
I thought he said he liked dogs.
bark, bark.
But I'm gonna lean
Bartholomew?
over. I'm gonna lean over at Depaticus and be like, I just saw him riding a hellhound.
What? Okay. Okay.
Should I tell him?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm kind of low key part of his cult. Let me feel it out.
Okay. Wait, low key. I thought you were just in the cult.
Yeah. Yeah. You could say that.
I could or am.
Both, I guess. But yeah, let me let me feel it out. This cult thing is pretty serious. It wouldn't surprise me if that was real. I don't know what the rationale or what the reason or the relationship or anything, but yo,
Okay, yeah. Feel it out and let me know.
all right.
Otherwise, like, it could go bad.
All right. Yep. I agree. Sounds good. Are you reading your own tea leaves, or we're not hearing that? That's just for you.
Oh, did I not say? I saw myself looking at myself through a crystal ball.
Oh, you did say. You
Yeah, he
think you're
said
gonna
something
own
about
a
him
crystal
painting
ball.
a crystal ball.
Yeah, I do recall that now.
You're
Well-
looking at yourself, looking at yourself.
Yeah. It was weird.
Who was looking at
Oh.
himself,
Through a crystal ball.
looking at himself.
Oh man, it's like a special moment Idris is gonna look back on over and over again.
Alright, I'm still confused why Bartholomew told me to come here. I didn't see much. Like, what? Why-
I'm gonna.
why-
Yeah, I'm just gonna say like, yeah, I'm trying to look around the room for damage or anything because we were sent here also because, there was a recent attack by these gargoyle things that people don't seem to remember, but there was people injured and damage done here. I think 2 people died, or at least were wounded severely.
I think this location was wounded, if I
You're
recall correctly.
VIP, but you changed your name. Who are you? JR?
So can I
Meep?
roll for like a investigation or
Nems?
insight?
You for sure, but what exactly are you trying to glean?
I don't know, like if there's damage or recent rework to like the shelves or the structure or the bar, tables and chairs, like if it obviously there's probably not damage anymore, but maybe like
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
recently rebuilt. Perception.
Is there a shelf missing teacups that fell off in the tussle?
Yeah, anything. But ooh, yeah.
Wow.
But specifically, I was looking for those type of things because I wasn't necessarily thinking damage. I was more thinking like recently repaired, shelves or whatever.
Like newer looking wood compared to the older wood.
Yep. Yep.
You see that one of the tables has or had what look like scratch marks, like large claw marks through them, like 3 slices, and it looks like it's been worked, painted, filled, and covered up. But on a 20, you definitely notice that. We'll say it's on your table.
Okay. Like, geez, like look at this. Doesn't this look like repair work on some deep scratch marks?
Can I investigation to figure out what caused it, or like get a rough idea?
Sure. What exactly, like,
Well, could it have been like an axe, or was the table like thrown into something? Did someone sit there and scratch with their nail? Was it
on
some
the
kind of magic
on,
residue?
on the 20 perception check, Dippa would definitely know that it's like claw marks. You would, yeah, you on a 20. The gargoyles kind of ring true.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, these look like a straight up claw marks from one of those things. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get like a smoking gun type of evidence in this scenario because nobody knows what's happened, but ooh, this looks like a serious scratch mark.
Um, what was the person's name again? As I lean over to
Jinhei?
Dippa, Yinmei.
Which
Mhm.
the T person?
Yeah.
Chinhei.
Chinhei.
Oh, yes.
I have a question about the building, because it's such a like it's the oldest tea shop, yes.
Yes.
So, what do you do if anything gets damaged? You just repair it, or do you leave it the way it is for authenticity?
We make as many repairs as we can for aesthetics, but we try to keep things as original as we possibly can. We will go far out of our way to acquire the same type of wood or paneling, etc.
Okay. What made these kind of marks into the stable here? As I point at the claw mark.
Yeah, I mean they're not super obvious claw marks anymore,
Yeah.
but yeah, noticeable enough, I guess, if they're being pointed out.
Like, what do you
Yeah.
know? What caused these?
Dave's just gonna watch him intently, just to see if there's any like movement in face,
Oh
just
yeah,
any
I'm looking for
expressions,
lies.
emotions.
Well, it seems he seems a little reluctant, but he says, "Yes, unfortunately, there was some kind of attack here, some sort of accident, or maybe something more nefarious. I'm not too sure what happened, but 2 nobles were attacked where you're sitting right now."
Oh, that sounds horrible. What attacked them?
I'm not sure.
That's an insight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, feel like these people just don't know straight up.
Chinhei is being forthright with you. You bought his favorite tea. He likes you.
Oh my gosh, Edric has a friend.
Edric does have a friend. Chinhei
Oh.
fucks with Edric, at least for now.
He's growing up. Oh my
Now
god.
watch as I fuck it up. Huh. Okay.
Yes, there's 2 nobles, Daeshim and Juwan. They are an elderly couple and very nice people.
Thank you. Thank you again for your help, Jinhei.
I do have one final question for you.
Yes.
Uh,
Is it
well,
about the
sorry.
green tea?
Well, one of them is. I was about to say I lied, and there are 2 questions.
Okay.
One, how much do I owe you for the green tea? Because as I pull out the box, I would like to fill it back up. And
Go ahead.
and two, well, let's wait for that question till after I paid for the green tea.
The two pots of tea, the Harmony, and the green tea come out to 4 silver pieces, and to fill up that would be a gold piece.
I'll pay the 4 silver for
Are
the
you
2.
sure?
Yeah, absolutely. One of them was for me. I had the Harmony.
Okay, if you insist. And you said a gold?
Yes, to fill that back up with the Great Queen's tea.
Yes, that would be perfect. Thank you so much. As I hand him a gold. I'm gonna look at the party. Do you guys have any other questions to ask before
Yeah, go ahead.
I ask anything?
I'm worried.
What? Why are you? I'm really like leaning closely to like try and avoid Chin'e. Like, are you gonna fuck this up for us?
Probably.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna stand up and kind of just be like, "Thank you again, Chinhei," and leave like 2 more silver pieces on the table for Chinhei as I slowly go to leave, but
Yeah,
not so fast that I don't hear what he's about to do.
yeah, he'll
Yeah.
just be talking about the Daishim and Juwan and how they're just a nice old couple and they play a game called Baduk at the nearby Baduk Hall.
Bingo.
So that last question I have for you, and I appreciate everything you've told us thus far. Do you know anything about this occasional fog that rolls into town?
Sometimes it gets foggy.
Yeah, does anything happen during the fog or out of the ordinary?
Fog can be spooky, yes. And he like smiles.
Not necessarily what I meant, but
I
you
think
are correct.
I think rainy nights are a bit more. I walk a little faster, but yes. Are you scared of fog?
I'm a little afraid of the fog that happens here, yes. It is not like any fog I have seen before.
That's so interesting. Tell me more.
I put a silver on the table, shake his hand, and leave.
I'm going to insight that one. Is he actually interested in what I'm saying, or is he trying to, like, get information out of me?
Insight. He's flirting with you.
Oh shit!
Just kind of low key, like he wants to get to know you better.
Okay. Well, Edric is going to put an additional silver on the table. And I'm just gonna look at them and say, just keep an eye out on the fog, will you? As I excuse myself and rejoin the party.
And you keep an eye out on the rain. And as you're walking away, you hear him like mutter to himself, "Keep an eye on the rain. That's so stupid. He doesn't even have eyes. I'm such an idiot."
Let's go down to this
love
battle
it.
call.
I love this for Edric.
See if we can find these people.
Yeah.
Once everybody's
but-
kind of like bustling out the door, Denzel will get up out of the chair and follow.
Yeah, we make our way onto the street to head maybe to the Baduk Hall or Baduk.
Baduk.
Attic.
Baduk.
Yeah, see if we can find this older couple. But on our way there, I'll be like, "Yo, Edric, I think you were getting hit on right there. I think they were flirting with you."
Potentially.
Did your tea leaves tell you that?
Maybe it did, and he's just processing that.
Sorry, did my tea leaves tell me that? No, actually. No, I'm okay with the flirting. I just didn't. They are not the type of person to float my boat, if you catch my meaning.
Too much meat on the bones.
Maybe he's just trying to be your friend. That's all, man.
Maybe.
Danzu will high five to Paticus.
Potentially. I mean, I might be a divomancer, but I don't know everything.
Too much
No,
meat on
no.
the bones.
I'm more of a fan of the. And I walk away.
Ooh.
You must be close to the
Edric's-
back hall.
Edric's got a boyfriend.
No. I admire someone else. But I did appreciate the compliments because, it's not every day someone compliments the bony guy.
Hey, and you maybe could have even used a little of that Riz to get some info.
There wasn't much I could have gotten out of them.
I'm just saying, not.
Yeah,
It's not always about seduction, as you seem to claim about me sometimes.
Well, unlike you, I don't have to approach them and display the riz. They just fall for it.
All right, fair enough.
Wow.
As I pat you on the shoulders, I keep walking. But no, I feel like we should probably go find the old couple and
Yeah.
get some information.
Yeah, I think we're on our way to the Baduk.
Because, what is causing this fog? I want to know.
Yeah, it is super
Nobody's
close.
insecure either.
It's 3 blocks away from Chinhei's tea shop. Dipaticus, you have proficiency in performance, right?
Yes.
You don't, but that's fine. You are a bard.
Oh, just in persuasion. Dang.
He does now.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Hell yeah.
Why not?
Okay, fucking Dippa doesn't. You don't know shit. You don't know anything. Danzu,
Danzu, lay it on, brother.
you know that Baduk is a game of strategy played on a board using black and white pieces. Additionally, Baduk halls are popular gathering places, particularly for old or noble families.
Okay.
It looks like chess.
You,
This is a little bit different, but yeah, I guess I'll kind of explain it.
yeah, you would be like familiar with this game and kind of how it's played, and the strategies, and that like it's an old person game. They sit at these tables for hours and play this strategy game. You come up and you see this elderly couple. Yeah, if you ask around, or they'll point them out as Day Shim and Ju Wan. Day Shim strokes his beard a little thoughtfully. He's like, "Oh, your moves are so unpredictable. How about this?" And he moves a piece. She like smirks and laughs a bit, and she's like, "Your strategy, my friend, is as steady as a river. Trying to walk on a river." He's like, "What?" And then she takes his piece. And he like raises his eyebrows, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'm stubborn. I think I still got this. Just give me a moment." He's staring at the board.
Would we all see the game happening too?
Yeah, I'm describing what you're
it's
walking
not,
up to.
Yeah, it's not full of people necessarily, right? It's just kind of like these
Yeah,
guys
so
that we're this couple we're walking up to.
yeah, sorry, you walk into this grand hall. There's probably around 20 tables here, and a bunch of people just like hanging out, gathering around, eating food, whatever. But you get pointed in the direction with the names Daeshim and Juwon, and they would gladly point them out. And you see them like in one of the corners, kind of quiet and just talking to each other and very focused on their game.
Excuse me.
Ma-
It seems like you guys enjoy playing games against each other. But I do have to say, sir, that I think the lady here seems to have the upper hand on you, from what I can tell.
He looks at you and kind of smiles. It's like, that's just what I want her to think. Don't you worry about it. Watch this. And he moves and takes one of her pieces, and you see her audibly laugh. And then she moves. And he's like, oh shit.
I'll bet to Paticus. I'll be like, hey, I'll bet a gold coin on a day.
Yes, but we would appreciate it if you let us focus on our game. I will gladly
sorry.
talk and discuss anything you'd like when it's done in about 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
You guys don't take breaks or anything like that, or just
The games last a long time, and very rarely are breaks taken.
Okay.
Honestly, it's everybody should just get comfy if we're gonna wait it out. They seem to be, oh god, they seem to be just starting.
what you say to Paticus? You want to take that bet? 1 gold.
All right. I'm betting on Juwon.
Just 1 gold. Just
1
nothing
gold.
crazy, right?
And we like back away from them to give them respect. But like, I guess I'll chat with the group quietly. Like, what's the plan? Feel like we need to talk to this couple, but are we gonna wait around?
Oh, I could
What-
wait around. I have nothing better to do.
Can I like insight or like look and see if they were like hurt when we walked up, or like even just from here, turn and look?
Yeah, you see that he has a bandage on his arm. And she has like a bandage across her cheek.
Okay, yeah, I'd like lean and whisper, like that's got to be them. They
Yeah.
got bandages on them.
I mean, I want to be respectful of their game, but like I feel like if we brought up the attack, we might get a moment, or we'd make them mad.
Maybe they would have actually seen something though. Nobody else seems to know anything.
So should we just wait it out? Should like Danzu, you want to teach me how to play this game?
Sure. I mean, yeah. I don't think it would be really that difficult to teach.
I feel like I could learn it kind of, and if we got time to kill, I'd be happy to learn something like this. I was
it's
I was
quite
expecting
easy.
I was expecting something a little more less strategic when I heard it was a game for elders, to tell you the truth.
Oh,
I was expecting a low strategy game.
your thinking is very much backwards. These people, they've got nothing more than time to kill. So, but yeah, absolutely. Is there an open table around?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, if everybody would like to sit down, I will happily teach everybody how to play. And while we wait for them,
Love to. Are there like refreshments served here? As I like look around.
Yeah, there would be like a small food vendor.
Awesome. Just long term if we're here for 3 or 4 hours, I guess. All right. And we take a seat and Danzu's gonna explain to us how it's not chess.
yes.
I'd
So-
see Edrich going to leave and I'd grab him by the shoulders. But come on,
I
Edrich, sit
didn't
down.
leave.
No,
I
I'd
haven't said
see you
anything.
going to leave. I'd grab you by the shoulders and sit you down.
I wasn't going to leave.
It was your
Mm.
shifty eyes.
You cannot see I don't have eyes.
Like, oh, Donna, let's sit down. Let's learn this game, Baddock. I see him squinting at me.
Okay, well, I was going to ask the couple about the table.
We'll go bug him again.
Well, I mean, they're just sitting there playing. If they can't play and talk.
They literally just said to give them space and respect the game.
Well, yes,
We should go bug them again.
fair enough. I'm going to sit down.
I mean, I'm down to go. Let's.
Nice. All right.
And I'm going to pull out my book and start, like, divining.
Perfect.
I mean, they are just sitting there playing. If there's anything you want to do, but if you're trying to teach Dipaticus this game, it's not that complicated to learn. But you feel like playing a practice game is going to take a couple hours.
Yeah.
Probably
cool.
we have a couple hours to kill, do we not?
Yep.
So
And I feel like even if we don't wait the full till their game is done, we will have maybe gained some respect by sitting here and playing this game. So, let's get started. And I sit
Alright.
myself in a chair and I can barely see over the table.
Oh,
Amazing.
here, I have
Yeah.
something that...
yeah,
I
you're
have
probably gonna
some-
have to stand.
I have something that might assist you with that as I pull out a couple books and I basically make him a booster seat.
Nice.
Booster seat out of the phone books. Classic.
Yeah.
Yes, this game is like chess, but with 100 pieces on each side, and with a lot more different variations of the pieces. There's like 4 kings and a bunch of complicated area of control rules. But overall, it doesn't take you that long to get the basic rules down. And you and Danzu start playing. So I'm going to get Danzu to roll me a wisdom check with advantage.
Oh, snap.
And I'm going to get
Wisdom.
And we played.
and I'm going to get Dipaticus to verse that check.
A wisdom check? That's crazy.
As you start playing, one of the people who are currently playing their own game like tap you and like Yolix and Edric, and he's like, "You guys trying to bet on that game?
On whose game?
course.
Sorry.
Your friend's game there."
Oh no,
Yeah.
I am just reading as I go back to my book.
Yeah, don't mind him. I'll bet for sure.
Who do you want?
Bet on beginner's luck. I'm going on the rookie Dipaticus.
How much?
This first game. I'll bet 5 gold, stranger.
It's a deal.
Name's Yolix.
My
What's
name.
your name?
I got a name, and it's a good name. It's a great name, actually.
The best name.
It's
I'm not trying to be intrusive,
that
sir.
it's Yeo.
Sounds like a man of legend.
Nice to meet you, Yo. I'll shake his hand quick.
Nice,
5 gold it is.
nice to meet you, Yolix. He goes back to his game, because this is gonna take a while. But Dipaticus, you immediately like somehow Danzu, he does one of those like pro chess moves and takes one of your kings right away. And has like invaded your side of the battlefield. And your defenses are all fucked up right now.
Ah, that's fine. Fine. Be alright.
Both of you roll again, please.
The wisdom?
Yep.
Am I still rolling with advantage, or is it just straight rollies now?
I feel like you.
No,
could
you have advantage.
Still roll advantage.
Yeah, you know how to play
I'm
this
just
game.
learning. Yeah, yeah. I don't know this game.
my-
Oh my
Hold on, hold on.
god.
It's okay. It's okay. I still get one more on that because it's a 1.
Oh, that's true. He-
Yes. Yes.
Dipaticus almost puts you into a checkmate, but you manage to wipe out his back forces, and you guys are a little more even. But Dipaticus has a slight advantage. Both of you roll again.
I'll like crunch as he gets that move. Like,
Both of you roll again.
Whoa!
Uh,
Yellow's gonna be like, oh, and like realize it's like a quiet place and quiet time. Like, oh,
oh, there it is.
oh, the one though.
Danzu, that brings you to 3 total. After he wipes out like that initial part, he manages to like swarm you from both sides and flank in and take all of your kings, and you are defeated. After 3 hours has passed.
Ooh.
The vendor served like ginseng soup, water,
Yum.
basic things. And yeah. The 3 hours has gone by. You see,
Hey, thank you, Danzu. Appreciate it.
Good
You
game,
know,
Yellow.
if you
Good
actually
game.
put defenses around your king, you could have won.
You
It's his
know,
first game though. He's learning.
yeah. You know what, Edric? I
What?
don't got time for another bet. We're trying to get some information, but Danzu,
Oh.
again, I appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. Like my pleasure. I mean, you did very well. Like that first move was it's almost like you've been playing your entire life.
Ah, you know,
Surely you haven't been.
I feel like I just like rolled the dice and it came up to Paticus today for a minute.
Well, I mean, no.
It's a good battle. It's a good battle. Like lean over to Yeo and give him the 5 gold.
thank you, friend.
Get lost.
I saw.
Yeah, and then I've been keeping an eye on, as we probably all have, the main game, between Daishim and Juwon, and they must be getting close to the end. I'm assuming they took longer because they didn't have a rookie just playing.
Yeah, like it's more drawn out.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, actually, you're watching them, and you see him look at her, and he looks like anticipated, and he's finally like he moves one piece like all the way across the board, stands up, and starts cheering, and she's like, "Sit down, you senile old coot! That you didn't win." And he like stops and looks, and she's like, "Look," and then she moves her piece, and that's game. You see him just look defeated. He like gets up, gives him a hug, pats him on the back. See them like just talking really quietly to each other, like how old couples do.
Yep.
Pass to Paticus, the single gold. She got him.
She got him. She got him. And then we'll walk up to these guys and go, "Hey, that seemed like such a great game. You guys seem like you do this all the time. Who's up in lifetime wins? Who's in the lead?"
She's like,
Me.
"Well, we don't really keep track," and then she like mouths the word "me" and points at herself. And
I thought so. I thought so, and I kind of laugh because I'm pretty sure like he's aware that she's making the joke too, right?
yeah, more or less.
It's not like a secret joke. She's it's like a joke on everyone's behalf or whatever, or everyone's involved in the joke.
So, I have a question for the both of yous.
Yes.
Yep. And I kind of like step aside and like put my hand on Edric and say, "Yeah, we go ahead.
What are you doing?
Edric?" Just like keeping my hand on you.
Wait, why am I always the one asking? Yolix, get over here.
I'd have been chatting with Yeo, and be like, oh, yeah, we'll go over, scoot over. Oh, so a couple days ago, you guys been down to the tea shop? Maybe after a game or before a game? from their silence, I take it they are.
Yes, we visit the tea shop often.
Yeah.
You know which tea shop we mean, yes?
The tea shop, yes.
Okay.
We heard that you may have been injured there recently in like some kind of attack.
Too
Injured.
much to talk about. We understand, but we're just trying to figure out what happened.
No, we weren't injured. We were almost killed. More like it. Well,
Like
I
his arms hurt and something on your cheek there.
was almost killed. She was fine. She's like, I got scratched in the face too, you jackass.
Scratched by.
Uh,
Can
don't
you recall what scratched is?
we look at each other. I think we're getting a little old. I don't remember anything.
Oh.
Oh, I'm getting old too. I know, but it's only
Do
a
they
few
have
days ago.
teacups in front of them?
No, they're like standing up now and finished their game and like addressing you.
Well,
Incident was but only a day or two ago.
you know, maybe a nice cup of tea would help jog your memory, because we just want to make sure that whatever happened to the two of you will not happen to anyone else. Getting attacked in a tea shop is a horrible experience, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, where's the Riz now, Edric?
Gotta be helping him, like since I was chatting up. Like we may be outsiders, but
Yeah, I was
just trying
gonna
to
say,
help.
I feel like we should
Dude.
at least give inspiration to him because we've all been putting in work.
Do you want to roll your own Yolix because your charisma's better?
Yeah, Yolix has got more riz. He's gonna step up. No, I'm just kidding.
What do you mean? My riz is
No.
perfectly adequate for a man of my position.
No, I just mean we've all been putting in work, and especially even you right now. Oh, look at that Riz roll.
They
Oh, it's
say,
a persuasion check, right? Sorry.
yeah, but that's, yeah, 19's a 19. Yeah, they definitely say, yes, we would love that. We would be so kind. I have a few more memories than Daeshim here, but yes, let's sit down. And you guys go to like a not game table, like one of the eating tables. I'm assuming you're gonna be drinking green tea.
Oh yes, I will make everyone a cup of green tea,
Yum.
especially Danzig, who I'm gonna keep an eye on to make sure he doesn't smudge his tea leaves.
Yeah, when you guys are all sitting down, you get your tea out and you're sipping. Juwan looks to you, Yolix, and says, yes, I have a little more memory. I remember seeing a strange woman lingering near the shop. She was very strange and frightening.
Just strange looking or like strange presence. Like
Kind of looks down, and
there's
then
many types of strange.
Daeshim leans in and like looks at the group, kind of like shifty eye back and forth, and it's like, I think she was a Gwishin.
A Gwishin.
A Gwishin.
Look, lean and whisper. Like, what's that?
Gwishin are the spirits of those who were wronged in life and died without receiving justice. They are intimately connected to Yeonido and the traditions of the city itself. Some manifest as undead creatures, others like spiritual forces that seek to express like an unfulfilled desire or familial shame. So like if somebody dies and they were wronged, like murdered or betrayed, they can come back as this angry spirit we call a Gwishin. And I think that's what we saw. Well, what she saw. And she like puts her fingers on the bridge of her nose and like shakes her head. She's like, that's not what I'm saying.
Thing that I talked to you was like the strange lady she saw was a Gwishin.
They're the both.
I just wanted to say, one of the things that we saw was a strange gargoyle-y lady before the rest of the situation unfolded.
um. Oh, you're saying that out of character, or are you saying that in character?
I'll say it in character.
He like looks at her and he's
I
like,
feel like I've been sipping on tea and probably some alcohol all day, waiting around playing games. So I'm a little more like,
"Look." He like leans in, and again, she's like kind of fed up with him at this point, and he's like, "Look, look, look. I wouldn't be telling you guys this unless I felt like I could really trust you, especially Yolix here. But I think it's all connected to Aguishin. And you seeing an angry woman's face, it all makes sense."
What about like the smoke and everything? Would that be the
Would
Gwishin's curse or
someone
something?
would someone be able to harness the power of all these upset or unfulfilled spirits and turn them to their will?
Well, their will is the whole reason, right? Like, reputation is paramount in
er,
people of Yeonido. Like, we adhere to the strictest social norms. It's like
Are
if you
they,
don't, if you don't, hold on, like you don't get it. Like if you step out of the lines of the social norms here, you don't bring shame to just yourself, but your whole clan. And she kind of like looks at you guys with her arms up, like as if that's what he's doing right now.
so is it like an afterlife limbo, and it's not where spirits are meant to rest? It's spirits that are still trying to fulfill revenge or seek justice.
Somebody who was wronged?
Yeah, yeah, but the thing is, like, if somebody asks for help for their Guishin, because a lot of times it's like your family member dies and then your clan has a Guishin, but like asking for help would require the family to actually publicly acknowledge the fact that missteps and bad things created the Guishin, which is considered more shameful than the peril that Guishins unleash. Big problem here.
So, admitting that there's a problem that could have been out of your control is to bring great shame on your family and clan?
Well, to publicly acknowledge that, yeah.
But what if it wasn't their fault?
Well, if something really terrible happens and you go and you ask everybody for help, they're all going to be in your business. If you don't ask them for help, they won't know anything about it. So it's your duty to keep your shames to yourself.
But are those like are they is there an afterlife? Like do you, when any of you die, do you go to say
Have you died, Edric?
I'm going to look at my hand. No, I don't think I have.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure you've. Okay. All right. That's it.
Yes,
That's all.
I
That's
have
all.
died. I woke up in a mass grave.
yeah, I remember finding you and Bartholomew
Okay. Thought
in your
so.
smelly hat.
Thought
Which
so.
hat? As I pull off my wizarding hat to reveal a aviation cap.
That blue one.
Dude, the hat. It's been a big deal, man. You know what hat?
Anyways, upon decease, or unliving, or catching the dead, do you guys?
Who calls it catching the dead?
Wait a second. Are you a Gwishin, Edrich?
No, I'm an Alvidado. Alvidado.
Olvidado.
Yeah, there's a snowman, abominable
It's
snowman.
really hard
and
to say
Bigfoot.
Alvidado because I don't have a tongue.
Two different things.
Touche.
And now,
You
if you
know-
look here, as I stick my hand through the bottom part of my jaw and out my mouth, as you can see, like I don't have like anything to help with pronunciation as I pull my hand back out. Like no lips, no tongue.
How
They-
does, how does
they
that
sh-
work then?
Oh, don't ask me.
Daishim will lean forward and be like, no, 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 no. An Olvidado is completely different than a Guishin. Like, I have a thing for studying things about the undead and the Citadel and shit, but an Olvidado is like a friendly spirit that comes back. A Guishin is an angry spirit that wants vengeance.
Him friendly?
Don't you guys know anything about ghosts? You hang with the fucking skeleton.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, but
He-
I feel like your information's not entirely correct. This one's not friendly. He tries to bite people's ankles.
I'm gonna take a sip of the tea I made and have it just splash on the floor.
Yeah, I mean,
First thing he
he's-
did was threaten an entire bar of people.
I mean, if the opposite of friendly is unfriendly, then
I'm
yes.
not
I-
unfriendly. All I ever do is offer help and point out suicidal tendencies in people.
yeah, you're brash.
No, I am strong-headed.
Sure,
He's a friend. That's what he
but
said.
he is. But,
Olvidado's
he
a
is a,
friendly.
but yes, he is a friend. He is a friend.
That said, though, if you call me unfriendly again, I will bite your ankle.
And
I'd like to see.
Juwan pipes up and she's like, I don't mean to interrupt, but I don't want to feed into Daishim's enthusiasm. But I may have seen that strange woman lingering around the tea shop more than once.
Do you know if there's a way to summon or get their attention?
Would you recognize this person?
She looks at you like seriously and says, I don't think it's a...
Well, they did just
Maybe
say
it's a
it's a
question.
spirit.
Haunting Yeonido.
Seen at the tea shop.
You know, actually, I have a follow-up
Could
to
you
that.
could you describe this person to us, or this not person to us?
So, if you
She-
become an Iguishin, right?
Hold on. She has sharp features, long flowing hair, and these glowing green eyes. But other than that, she's blue.
Was she wearing green and gold?
No.
Oh, okay.
Blue with
It's always
green
one of those,
eyes,
Didn't want to do that again.
sharp features, long hair, blue with green eyes.
And sorry, skeleton, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, it's okay. He talks enough as is.
Daishim here goes, yeah, she's always doing that, always cutting people off.
Ah. Always cutting people off. Damn.
I'm gonna take another sip
She rolls her eyes.
of my tea. I'm just making a little puddle on the floor at this point.
Nobody seems to mind. Nobody draws attention to it, and like even both of these, like Daishim and Juwan, do not look at like the spillage.
They just think you're wetting yourself.
He does that sometimes.
Why would I do that? I'm sipping on my drink.
Yes, and you're doing it perfectly.
See? In your faces. So, as I was saying, is there a way to, like, would someone be able to use, say, magic to harness these spirits? And maybe control them if they are unfulfilled or vengeful?
Oh, are you an evil necromancer?
No, I'm a diviner.
Then how are you going to control an undead army?
I don't intend to.
And why are you asking about it? I'm not an.
Because-
I know like of some legendary undead necromancers, like, but you got to
Well-
be evil for that.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because someone might be doing that. If someone dies unfulfilled or vengeful, someone might be potentially using the spirits in a malicious way to target specific people, even though the spirit wants to go after someone else.
That's not exactly how Gwishins work from the lore.
But what if someone's making them do that? That's
Well, what
I'm
if a unicorn is up my ass right now?
Then I would say that you should
Like,
probably
I'm
go
kind of
see a physician.
I'm kind of an eccentric guy, kind of a conspiracy theorist, but like, come on, man.
I'm
Are we
just
talking
trying to
an
help.
entire unicorn? Because that's impressive.
Right?
How do you do that with the horn?
Well, the thing about the horn,
First,
and you see, Juwan, she just throws her hand up. She's like, I'm gonna go get a beverage. She just gets up and walks away from the table.
Could I offer you a tea? Okay.
No, I would like the tea from over there.
I'm a little insulted, but okay.
He leans in again and he's like, I've never heard of anybody controlling a Gwishin. I've never heard of anybody reasoning with a Gwishin in any way that's not just helping them get justice or seek vengeance or what the fuck ever the Gwishin's mad about.
Okay, so you've never heard of it before, but you're not denying it couldn't be a possibility.
I'm not an evil necromancer, so I don't know. And I feel like only an evil necromancer would ask about it.
I'm gonna use the sending spell. And I'm going to send a message to Velen and ask her
Helen.
if she... Why'd I say Velen? I'm gonna ask Helen
Yes.
if she can do me a favor and pull up some information on the Aquilans. Was that the word? I'm drawing blanks today for some reason. And see if it is possible to use arcane power to control them via necromancy.
The Gwishins?
Yes.
Roll me a D100. If you roll a 5 or lower, your spell doesn't send. Is not on the same plane as you. Okay. Your spell sends, and you hear the books. The books are asking Idra questions again. Gwishins are evil, vengeful spirits. You can't harness evil, vengeful spirits. They're just evil and vengeful. Are you an evil necromancer? And then it cuts out.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, because it's just you send them something, they send something back.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Danzu and be like, am I evil? Am I a necromancer?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Your bones. Did you do that?
I don't think I did. I don't remember.
Okay, then we'll just chalk it up to maybe.
Okay. I may be an evil necromancer. I am sorry, friend.
Well, the first step is admitting it.
Makes a lot
That'd be
of
a
sense.
yeah, that'd be a bummer. Are we all hearing this?
I mean, I've
Yeah.
been around.
Yeah, you guys are
Like
all
some
sitting at a
crazy-
table, except
some
for
crazy-
Juwan.
I-
That'd be a bummer.
I've been hanging around some crazy enchanted books. Maybe they corrupted me. I don't know. I didn't know. It was very subtle.
Was it?
Well, I don't remember being evil. I've always been trying to help people.
But yeah, if you guys want, maybe go check out the tea shop. You'll see some sort of spirit. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I got bad eyes and I need a nap. And I think I'm in the doghouse.
Well, thank you so much. I
Would
appreciate everything you've done for us.
Would you like some tea for the doghouse when you get there?
Oh yeah, I won't refuse the queen's tea. That would be disrespectful.
I will pour him another cup of tea.
You know she made this tea, right?
What do you
She
mean? I
made
made
it
this tea.
herself.
Well, she was the one who found out how to brew it with this specific blend.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I'm gonna go nap. Like I said, maybe check out the tea shop. Requisitions. And also, he grabs you, Yolix, he looks you right in the eye and he goes, watch out for werewolves.
Werewolves. Okay. I'll keep an eye out, friend.
You have silver bullets?
Silver bullets. Oh,
Probably should get some. Good luck, friend.
What would the wolves wear?
it's like the daytime, isn't it? Werewolves come out in the day.
Yeah, as Daishim and Juwan take off from the Baduk Hall. The world is yours. You guys have a couple places to go, things to do.
Did I hear about the werewolves?
Yes, you all did.
Okay.
I'm still confused. What would a wolf wear?
Probably just wearing clothes.
Oh.
I mean, I think I've never seen one.
I do not know.
Silver bullets.
Also, Kellen
Alright.
thinks I'm a necromancer. Did I mention that?
Oh, yes, when you asked if you were an evil necromancer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Confused.
I remember they were
I know,
saying
if you
there was
do-
a few more attacks somewhere. Park of the Elders.
Yeah. The other two places
A
are
construction
the
site on the outskirts of town.
Yeah, the construction site, it sounds a little scary to me. I'd
Yeah,
maybe
we
prefer
got
to
your
go.
back.
I'd maybe prefer to go to the Park of the Elders next
For sure, for sure.
in
We
the
got an evil
Hayti
necromancer with us now, though.
in the Hayti district. I'm not sure exactly what we're going up against, but it's scary to me.
Yeah, also, Daishim told you about, or Juwan told you about the sightings of this thing at the tea shop. Just for the sake of notes.
Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, could we head towards the Hayti district to visit that other place that Anjun told us about?
You sure can.
Are you guys in? Should we head that way, comrades?
Of course.
Sure.
I'm good for whatever. At this point.
You're gonna head over to the Park of the Elders.
Danzu's in his sad boy era.
I do need to step away for a moment, though.
That's perfectly on time. Let's take a 5-minute break.
All right, I'll be right back.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, I'll be right back.
I'm back.
Ecom
Hi,
Bokum.
back.
Ekum
I'm
bokum.
Dad.
I'm back too.
I've been calling Magic Ookum Bookum lately, and I hate it.
From Banjo Kazooie, your favorite game. You love that music, don't you?
Ekum bokum.
What's Banjo Kazooie?
Banjo Kazooie is literally the playlist for this campaign.
Oh, I have the playlist muted.
No, I remember the one time you were like, Banjo Kazooie music sucks.
Yeah, because he's a
Yeah.
buster.
I never really played it though.
You should. It's a good game. Well, if like platformers and stuff.
Like, I just talk a lot of shit because, well, I can.
I feel that.
And no one's gonna stop me.
Never.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Never. Never, never.
Yo,
Did you just quote Shrek it yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that a little bit.
I was saying the fucking Aki thing, the chef guy in New York. He's like, never, never. It's like something he says in his memes.
Oh yeah, Shrek is really, really.
It's like a drink, like don't forget. He says, "Don't forget the bev." He's like, "Never, never." It's funny videos.
Wonderful. Are we all back?
I believe so.
Fracture here, right?
No, I am not. I'm
Future's just
reading.
here.
I'm
Brax
reading
is
about a
okay.
necromancer dwarf who got caught for tax evasion by renting out
Damn.
the undead and not paying his taxes.
Oh boy.
Okay. You go through the Haite district. And in this district, there's a beautiful public space devoted to walking and peaceful contemplation. It features a stately monument, and the monument depicts a regal dragonborn seated on an ornate throne. A vision of wisdom and grace. She cradles a large scroll in one arm and raises the other hand as if about to speak. The stone plaque set into the statue's foundation is engraved with Queen Young Su's many achievements. like just a big list of achievements, and I need each of you to roll me a history check, please.
History check, sir. Why are you making me do checks? Can I use that inspiration I gave myself?
No.
Oh,
There you go.
ah.
The one. This place is unfamiliar to me.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Okay. You see Dipadicus reading through these names and these achievements. The one says, for writing the famous and popular song Ethereal Echoes, Dalian the Melodist. But you know this song. You've heard this song before. And it was written by somebody named Seraphina. Oh, sorry. Sorry, not Dalian the Melodist. The song was written by the Queen. It's called Ethereal Echoes. And in the stone, it says Queen Young-Su. Like, this is one of the things that she wrote. But you know that that was actually Dalian the Melodist. He's an old friend of yours. And he wasn't too popular or famous or anything. And, like, not very many people knew that song.
Ooh.
In this space, you see the large statue, and there's just this old gentleman raking the leaves, minding his own business. Other than that, it's completely empty.
Excuse me, old gentleman raking leaves?
Oh, yeah?
Have you ever heard this song before?
Which one? Ethereal Echoes? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Great Queen wrote that one.
Okay, yeah. I heard maybe somebody else wrote it. Have you ever heard that?
What are you implying? That the Great Queen would
Oh.
steal something? And put her name on something she didn't write?
No, no,
Oh, whoa,
no.
whoa. Don't need to be so jumpy now, friend.
Wait, isn't this the song you made?
Me?
Or someone else? Sorry. I was thinking about the necromancy thing.
No, no, no. I didn't make this song, but I was curious about what my friend here has heard about the song. What have you heard about it?
Roll me a charisma check with disadvantage. Or a persuasion check with disadvantage. 19. Well, she wrote it, and I know a lot of people sing it at like graduation ceremonies and stuff like that. What's it?
Okay.
What's it to you?
I mean, I don't know. Do you know something more about this song?
What?
'Cause if you knew something more about this song, it might be worth something to me.
I just know it's a great song that the Queen wrote.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep, heard that before.
I don't really know what else to tell you.
Well, I appreciate that.
I don't really like all the implications about the Great Queen.
No, I had heard strange other things, and now that I know they're untrue, I appreciate your time and answering my questions. And I throw them a silver piece.
Yeah, he takes it, pockets it.
Thank you.
You have a good day now. Goes back to raking.
All right. What did that get us?
Nothing.
Perfect. Well done.
I was hoping it would be fruitful, and it was
I mean-
not. And it was
I mean,
not.
listen, you tried. You asked the wrong questions. But
You ask him about the attacks nearby?
Nope.
he did not.
Hmm.
He was just talking about how the song is in the Queens, and he didn't really like that. Not by the looks of things.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm honest with y'all, it irked me. It got me kind of. I lost my train of thought. Let's find another person.
Yeah, we don't got to talk to that guy. Is there any other people here?
There's
No.
nobody else here.
Yeah, the park is completely empty, other than him.
Ah,
Somebody's gonna have to go talk to this person, and like.
I can't. I got.
No,
I got.
I'm
Are you
not-
sure? The first one was pretty good. You did great.
I feel like.
I would be all right with watching that again.
yeah, I'll go up with you this time. I'll make sure it doesn't bully you.
Wait, who bullied who?
Guy was yelling
Well,
at
yes,
Spartacus
you
about the
upset him.
queen or something.
All right, friends. I'll give it another try. Let's go.
I'll go up with him if no one else wants to. Or you got this, Spartacus. Ask about the attacks. He's got it. He's been watching from back here.
Sir,
You know what would make this really good? Hey, Edric, go up there with
Hi.
him.
Yeah, go
Go,
up with him,
he
Edrich.
needs help.
Are you,
And,
are you
and
sure?
I'll push Edric forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna push him a bit forward more with the quarterstaff. Get going. Hey,
I guess I am going. Hepaticus, I was told to come help you. Hi.
yes. Is Edric way taller than me?
Yes.
Thought so.
Come on, little
So-
friend. We got questions to ask. Onward.
Yeah. Sorry. Again,
Oh, you're back. Great.
yeah, let me start again. And I'm gonna start by introducing my very convincing and friendly comrade, Edric.
I just stare at him, and I have a natural smile on my face because I'm a skull.
I'm Poe.
Hi, I'm Edric. So, what was I helping with again?
You know, I'd like to start from the beginning.
Okay.
We have heard about some things happening here, and that you may have some insight. And my friend Edric here
I wait.
is here to help us maybe find some insights about what happened in this random attack That might give us some insight as to what's going on at large.
Oh, is this related to the Fuck, I forgot their name again.
Oh, you're talking about those kids who come in here smoking on that Yeonido diesel.
The what now?
Yeah, they sneak in here every now and again. I gotta run them out.
Color me intrigued. What is this thing that they are smoking? Diesel, you said?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's exactly what we're here for, but
Does it cause visions?
I'm not too sure. What the fuck you guys are talking about? I work here, I rake leaves, I go home. What weird stuff are you talking about?
I'm gonna look at Depaticus.
maybe echoes, ethereal echoes.
That song again?
God damn it.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull out the music box.
What? What is this?
Well, I was looking to do a trade. Information for the music box.
What information do you want?
I'm gonna lean in and whisper to Depaticus, why are we here again?
We're here to figure out about the attack that
Oh,
happened
yes.
here with the Park of the Elders.
So, you know of these angry spirits that occasionally, like, haunt your lands?
Roll me a charisma check with disadvantage. Or a persuasion check with disadvantage. If you want dip, can roll it.
Do you want me to roll because I'm the one asking?
No, it's fine.
I gotta go persuasion.
You
I'll
got-
do persuasion disadvantage.
You guys are in this together?
Yep.
Jesus
Let's
fucking
go.
Christ. He's like, although it's taboo, and I'm not too fond of this one. He points at Dippa. I believe you're talking about Big Wishing.
Correct.
My family had one a couple decades ago. My uncle. Very sad.
See, we are trying to
What?
track down one that has been
What?
attacking innocent folk. And
What was your uncle vengeful for?
His wife cheated on him.
And haunted her in his afterlife?
Yeah, he came back pretty pissed off. Well, she cheated on him, and then he tried to beat up the guy that she cheated on him with, and then didn't go so well for him.
I mean, I too would be upset if that happened to me.
Yeah, it's kind of reasonable.
Yeah.
All we had to, I don't know, all we had to do was, go beat up that guy, and then he was okay.
Oh, so it's actually quite simple to solve, like to deal with. You just got to figure out what is causing them to be vengeful to help them depart.
Yeah, I guess.
So,
Well, once we beat the shit out of that guy, he just stopped coming around.
So what would be the best way to go about getting information like that from the poor spirit? Because there's a spirit. I don't want to express too much information out of client confidentiality.
But
But
wouldn't you just ask the person the Gwishin is haunting?
but they don't know. Allegedly.
Kind of like squints his eyes. I don't know, that sounds suspicious to me.
You're not wrong. I did think that too. But our clues led us to this area here. Has anything interesting or weird happened in the last couple years that you know of?
Here?
Yes.
Like in Yeonido?
No.
Oh,
Like here.
in
as
the-
in, like the area we're in.
In the Park of the Elders? No, this is a beautiful public space devoted to walking and peaceful contemplation.
No one's done anything to spite someone here?
Except those damn kids. Smoking
Yeah,
on that
Yeonido?
Zaza.
Can I do another like perception check or something to see again if it's like visible damage to the foliage or statues
Yeah, roll me a perception check, sure.
replaced?
Yo, looks will be smoking that. Zon, as he's like, listen here now, he'll put the smoke out, wave it away. But Danzu, don't tell me, man.
On a 13, you don't notice too much around here. It looks very peaceful, tranquil.
Dancy's kind of like wandering around the statue, like looking for like signs and stuff. But like, is he like well maintaining the area and stuff like that? Like,
Roll me a perception or investigation, that's up to you.
I am good at neither of these. I'll do a perception.
Nice.
On a 19, like, he meticulously cleans this place every day. Like, the
So,
statue,
right.
all of the foliage, the grass, like, everything is in its place. As he's going around doing all of it.
Recent repairs that I noticed, like in anything, like especially the statue itself that we're in front of, or anything like that.
No, you don't see anything like, you know, cut up flowers or like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just be here like studying the statue, and that's really like what Dance is doing. He's just kind of earing the conversation that's happening. Just kind of watching the statue, admiring.
Yeah. He said he like looks at the sun. Like, oh, looks like it's around 4:30 p.m. It's time for me to head out. I will be back tomorrow, bright and early. But you all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. It was nice meeting most of you. And then he
It was
goes up to Yolix and like puts a hand on his shoulder, leans in so only Yolix can hear it, and he's like, "Saw what you did, and I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
What was I doing? Hey,
I saw that, and I won't have you disrespecting the queen like that. Please leave the gardens. Come on, let's go." And he like grabs your arm as if he's going to escort you out.
all right, old fella, simmer down. I'll leave with him.
I'm gonna look over and be like, "Hey, Yolix, you okay?" Take like a step or two that way.
It's fine. It's fine. I was just messing about. So
Hey, and then I give him like the double finger guns. Hey, Yolix. All right, see you later.
Yeah, Yolix, you're letting him just escort you out?
I'm like, wait, it was those damn kids. What would I even do?
Come,
I don't know. I looked over for see if you needed help, and you were like, "It's cool." So I gave you the. It's cool, man.
no, come along with me. You reek like it, and I won't have it in my garden.
Yeah, he's not gonna try to cause a disruptance or anything. He's gonna.
He simply like escorts you out of this tranquil, nice area, like back out into the streets where there's like little market stalls and some houses and whatnot. And then he
I'll-
bows at
I'll
you,
walk with him.
and he's like, "I don't mean any harm. Just please respect the queen." And he bows and he walks away.
I'll go with Yolix.
Is your role
Yeah, the guy's crazy, man.
gets kicked out of the Park of the Elders for smoking weed?
Uh,
Well, that happened.
Yep. I'm lingering back with Edric still.
Uh,
Because although I could have gotten kicked out, I didn't. Hopefully,
so do we just go explore now?
Edric, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm scared as fuck.
About?
Gargoyles.
Oh, they can't hurt you. Hurt you. Don't be silly.
Oh, on my. I think they can. I just saw them. They were real. They
Yeah,
were absolutely real. What was that?
but Bartholomew's real too, and he wouldn't hurt you.
Well, I feel like that's apples and oranges, but I guess now that I'm still here and I stuck around with you,
Listen, listen.
I'm really hoping you're looking out for my well-being
Oh, of course. I'm
and
keeping an eye on all of you.
and not just yours. No, okay. Are you looking out for my well-being, Edric?
If I saw anything bad happen to you, I would tell you.
Okay, thank you.
That said, though, next time we go back to town, you should be careful. Like not this town, but like the Citadel.
Hmm.
Something about money. I don't know. I didn't
Edric?
see much about it. But you should be careful anyways.
All right, all right. What's the next move?
Are you guys meeting up back up with the party? Or are you doing anything else at this in this Park of the Elders? The two.
I feel like we haven't gotten to the bottom of what happened here. This is one of our key spots. And maybe nothing happened here. And our friend lied to us. Anjun told us 3 places. Tea shop. Anjun was right. There was an attack, from what we could tell. And now we're here at Park of the Elders. Also, based on what Anjun told us. But we have yet to find any proof of an attack here.
Well, we could go walk around and check out the tombstones, see if there's any signs of distress, repairs. But we couldn't bring Yolix because if the Mr. Man sees him, I just realized I didn't give him the music box in trade of that information. I'm gonna pocket the music box.
There are no graves in the Park of the Elders.
Oh, yeah, it's a park. Why'd I say graves?
Can we like find a place to like sit and meditate or something?
I mean, we could just sit right here.
Gonna move over there by the shade of the tree. Just sit down with my tiny little self.
I'm gonna sit with you. So, you plan on just sitting here and thinking?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out some tea and start brewing us some tea.
I'll drink your tea if
If I
allow some silence.
Yes. I was gonna stare at my book and try to see if I can divine anything.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
Sure, as you guys sit and meditate and have a park date, Yolix and Dainzu, being kicked out, you are now like in the rural area. Like still like the Park of the Elders is kind of like right there. He just led you to the exit. And then he walked away. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, I guess honestly, I guess it's just walk around and look for some rapscallions. I would suggest to Yolix. Listen, I mean, he was talking about kids and stuff like that. I didn't really see anybody in the park. There wasn't anybody around. Maybe we go wander around the close stalls, see if anybody has seen handful of kids walking into the area. Do
Yeah,
our
we
own
can ask if
research.
anyone see anything about the attack too.
Yeah. The attack's probably going to be a tough one because people really don't seem to like to talk about it. I don't know what this ghost thing even is, but it seems like talking about it to them like is just a no, so it's a headache. But yeah, let's go wander around, see if we find any kids that are bandaged up or wounded or anything of the sort.
Yeah, let's go take a stroll where they're taking forever in there.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, he kind of walked us out. I figured they would have been right behind us, but I guess not. Oh. And Dinsu will turn and like make his way towards like the nearest like shop and just kind of like wander by looking for alleys and stuff like that because of like that's where the shady people hung out in his town.
Yeah, you want to try to find some shady people?
Yeah.
I'd be like strolling around with them too, so helping them out, look for them.
Yeah, roll me a perception check with advantage.
You want to do this one, Yolix?
Yeah, for sure. Got good perception. His big bulging eyes, he's scanning around.
On a 13, you look around and like there are people in the alleyways, but everybody here kind of acts the same. They all seem to stick to their own business and mind everybody else's space. Everybody you see is kind of grouped to get like close together and having private conversations rather than like boisterous, loud conversations. And it's kind of a blend of the culture. It's not really, you don't find anything nefarious.
What kind of shops are around?
I have this. Hold on. You guys are in the Haitay district. Haitay, however you say it. There's a tackle and bait store. A grill and seafood store. Like
that's the one.
Little
That's the one.
market stall. And then there's like a jewelry trader. You're going to the seafood place? Yeah, this talented and vivacious chef Seo Yeon. I think that's how you say that. Seo Yeo. He's serving like shrimp seafood from what is the river called? The Uik River, I'm pretty sure it's called. He has a flair for preparing mouth-watering seafood dishes, especially the signature flamin' hot shrimp dish. It's a spicy marinated shrimp. He's laughing a lot and like a lot of warm hospitality.
So, good, good. Which is perfect because I'm gonna look around to see if there's any I'm gonna see if look around if there was any like younger folk in the tavern looking
Oh.
for little stoner friends.
Oh no, this is just like a market stall.
Is a market stall?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so he has like his little
Is that like little seats
yeah,
or?
like a cart with
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Cart. Okay.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
seats.
honestly, like
And he has like
it is
fishing
like
rod, or she has like he has fishing rods and whatnot in the cart as well. Like they
Yeah.
caught this stuff and then serving it up.
okay. Yeah, I feel like this would probably be like the best place to stake out. Like here, kind of a food stall is if they're gonna be smoking, like they're gonna be looking for food very shortly after. So I feel like this would probably be one of the best places. Like, and Dancy will go up and he'll buy an order of the spicy shrimp.
Yeah, it's like a silver piece.
Alright.
But you don't see any. Yeah, sure. There's a couple kids around, like 14, 15.
Yeah.
They're currently like just playing some board game.
Okay. I mean, board game's fine. Yeah, I guess like I don't really know where we're looking for. Looks. I mean, then as Fancy like is just funneling shrimp into his mouth.
Yeah, he looks gonna have a big bowl of shrimp too.
All
Guess we'll
right.
just watch here.
As you guys look around for injured children and eat shrimp, we pan back over into the Park of the Elders, where Edric and Dipaticus are drinking tea and having a nice little time in the park.
So, you know how you were talking about my Riz or Raz?
Yep.
And just like that, we're having a date in the park.
Oh.
I am kidding, by the way. But you see how smooth that was?
Yeah, Edric.
I got game, brother.
I love a good comedy show. That was a great joke.
But for real though, how did you enjoy the tea?
It was delicious. I mean, I feel like it's like the most expensive tea I've ever drank. It's delicious every time.
Good,
Are you
because I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you trying to read my tea leaves again?
No,
like-
as I start glancing at his teacup.
I just like hand it over. Like I feel like you know everything about me at this point. Just like go ahead. Just go ahead.
Another D1 Hundy?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me 2 if you're doing yourself as well.
Yep. I accidentally rolled them both at the same time.
Okay, I can click on it.
First one's an
83 and a
83
10.
Dip. Yeah, 10 will be me.
Okay, on the 83, it's a music note. And you look at it, and you just feel a semblance of this dude really loves music. On yours, it is this strange swirl, a natural swirl. And again, Dipaticus, you see Edric staring at this, but Edric, you flash your vision somewhere else. You're back in the tea shop, but not the tea shop. And everything's like rose colored and like there's petals falling, and you see Chin Hay?
At the tea shop?
Yeah, Chin Hay.
Yeah, Chin Hay.
You see Chin Hay sitting there all like dramatic and making some tea behind the counter, and it's like a nice little wholesome, warm, very cultured scene. And then everything turns red as 2 of those gargoyles appear behind him and just rip him to fucking pieces. Like one grabs his shoulders, the other one grabs his waist, and they just pull at him, and like he just gets torn apart, blood strewn across the tea shop as they start attacking everybody else inside. Then you snap back
Oh.
to the peaceful Park of the Elders.
That's not good.
What
What did you see?
I'm gonna shrug and pour another tea.
I feel like I.
Oh, for you? Nothing
No,
bad.
I was right there for like tell me everything.
Oh, okay. So for you, you're a big fan and enjoyer and practitioner of music. I fully believe when we get back to the Citadel, if we end up having some downtime between our next adventure, you should probably seek out that companion of yours and possibly do a tour. I see that going really well for you.
Orenthal? What are you
Was that-
talking about? What are you talking about? Orenthal?
I guess. Who made this music box?
That was Goldtooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should party up with him and do a tour.
What?
The tea leaf said you enjoy music and you bring joy to others. That would be a good way to do it. And you can get some cash.
You're I hope you're right. I hope you're
so
right
too. It
about
would be awkward if I was wrong.
it
What kind
would
of
be,
divination wizard's wrong?
I was mostly concerned about our immediate friends here.
Oh, in terms of that, all of us are fine from the looks of it, except for the tea shop person. They're about to get ripped apart by Oh, we should probably go.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're gonna be attacked by gargoyles as I stand up and start putting stuff away.
Good. Gargoyles? Chai Hoon? At the tea
Yes.
shop?
2 of them. They're gonna rip them piece to piece.
The-
We should go. It's okay. I did not foresee you getting hurt.
Well,
I saw you dishing out the hurt. Onwards! As I'm finishing packing up, and I'm gonna pull him up and start walking to catch up with the boys.
Easily enough done. You guys pack up and you enter the Hayti district. You find hold on, let me bring you guys here. You find Yolix and Danzu just shoveling spicy shrimp into their gullets.
Hey guys, I have news for you.
Woo, this is hot. Oh, what's up, fellas?
We have to go back to the tea shop. Our friend is about to get torn apart by gargoyles.
Oh. The,
You guys figure out anything else in there, like names of the children or anything like that? That was attacked?
Nope.
Ah, okay. All right. To the tea shop then. I guess.
let's go. Grab what stuff and just carry it with me.
Hey, don't forget to pay.
Yeah, I'll throw
Already
up
did.
2 silver.
Oh, you
Green
paid
Dancer.
before? That's weird.
Yeah. It's a stall. What do you mean? That you eat the food, walk around with your food, and then come back and pay?
Oh. I don't know how this works. Onward!
I can tell.
Yeah, I would throw up 2 silver and then ran off. Boogie into the tea shop.
Yeah, you get your spicy shrimp. You head back over to the tea shop. When you enter, Jinhei is like talking to another table. You see this kind of like burly man, little grizzled beard, and he's like, "Yeah," and then I stack the brick on the other brick. And Jinhei's like leaning forward, and he's like, "Oh my god, that's so interesting. Please tell me more."
So what are we looking here for, Idrich?
Gargoyles. 2 of them.
He sees you all come in. He's like, "Oh, welcome back. I knew you couldn't resist the call of the Queen's tea. Please, please, sit."
I suppose we should just sit and wait. Anyone have objections?
No, I'll
No.
have a seat.
No whatsoever. Dancy's gonna wait by the front door. He's gonna sit like as close as he can to the front door.
Sure.
All right, I joined Danzu.
Yeah, you guys get a table near the door. Shinhei comes up and is like, "Can I help you with any tea?" All of you seem kind of flustered.
Oh yes, green tea again, please, for all of us.
Right, right away.
Honestly, I'm okay without the green tea. Give me something cold.
Oh, an iced tea for all of us, please.
Of course, of course. Cold
Won't
spirit
like
blossom
that on
tea.
the summer.
It's perfect.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds great. Perfect.
Adam.
Yeah?
Do you have a car in your house?
No, there's some asshole outside of the apartment buildings beeping his fucking loud ass horn. But, you know, it is what it is.
Okay. I was gonna say, it's not good to have a car in your house.
Gosh. How's anybody gonna know he has a monster tattoo on his shoulder? If he doesn't honk.
Shinhei eventually brings over the cold spirit blossom tea and looks at the parties. Something troubling you?
Troubling us? No. Troubling you? There's about to be.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna wiggle my fingers and say, divination wizard.
And what have you divined?
He thinks there's going to be an attack.
Yes.
Apparently on you.
An attack by who?
By what?
I don't know. It's some sort of creature.
Do you want me to tell you the full thing, or do you want me to keep it, not nightmare-inducing?
Well, if there's something that's going to be attacking me, I'd rather know everything.
You are to be attacked by two gargoyles who are going to rip you limb from limb, throwing flesh and sinew everywhere, and then turning on your customers.
A little straightforward, but
They
yeah.
asked? Oh, they asked?
And the Denver omelet with the side of hash browns. Thank you.
We don't serve that. But you see, when you mention these gargoyles and what they look like, his face kind of flushes. I've kept this to myself.
Us
But-
coming back here to protect you was his idea, and I'm gonna point it to Paticus.
Yeah, our little friend here is very brave and willing to help whoever's in need.
Oh my
He is a
gosh.
folk hero of sorts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
But Edric here was the most worried about you. He was very concerned. It was written all over his face.
You can read my face? I need to learn how to do this.
seen a spirit lingering around the shop.
Spirit, huh?
And the strangest part is that it resembles a long dead regular customer. She used to come here all the time. Magistrate Wan Ha. I've seen her here and there in weird spots and glimpses, but I also saw her at the Park of the Elders once, around midnight.
Sorry, what was it called? Magister Whomst?
Wan Ha.
Okay.
And you have seen this spirit in this area. Do you think this spirit harbors any ill will?
I'm not entirely sure. She was an active magistrate, and a hero of the people. Everybody loved her. And she was responsible for a lot of social works and different structures, but she was ultimately just overshadowed by the last queen, Young Su. And I don't know what happened to her after that. And when he says that, a teacup falls off the shelf. Sorry, a pair of teacups fall from the shelf. And he goes over, he picks them up. And one of them says, Young Gi. And he looks at it and says, This is the uncle of the current queen and brother of Young Su. This is like, he's not a magistrate, he's royalty. And the other one is Wan Ha. He's holding these cups and looking at you at this weird thing that just happened.
Huh, maybe these are the two that wronged the person who's,
Well, Wan Ha is the spirit that I've seen.
Oh, okay, so maybe it's Young Gi who's, slighted, Wan Ha, and, they're trapped to this location because it's where they visited the most. You said they were a frequent customer.
Yes, she came here all the time. Would you like to borrow the cup? I'm not really sure what you're doing or what the investigation entails, but I don't
Well,
really want to get ripped apart by gargoyles.
that would be bad.
I don't think anybody does.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have to worry. Our good friend Depaticus here, he's very brave, like I said. He would gladly fight them for you.
No, I don't think he would. He said he's scared already. We will scare.
No. I,
You'll
No,
fight
no,
them
we
off.
just said that he's a folk hero and he came here to save them.
um, um,
I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and
I'm feeling.
pat your shoulder.
I am feeling brave. I'm feeling brave. I think I can. I know I can. I believe I can.
I believe too, Depaticus.
I have full faith in your abilities. All right, so let's go find this Youngie and figure out what they possibly could have done to upset Wanha.
I mean, do we leave after your vision? Do we wait?
I
for the
mean,
vision
I
to
didn't see when it
happen?
was.
I mean, you didn't see what time it was outside. Like,
Nope.
was it dark?
Nope.
Right?
All I saw
Man, you're
was, you know,
terrible divination. Was it?
well, I can
Right.
only see specific things. It's not like I can, you know,
Yeah,
foretell
well,
what's going to
I
happen
imagine
the
the
entire
time
day.
is pretty specific. Whether it's dark or bright and
Like, it
in
looked
the
like
tea
the
house,
store.
probably pretty specific.
Well, it didn't. It just looked like how it is now. Like, nothing in it specified if it was nighttime, daytime. I just saw body parts and bones throwing and falling apart, and then customers also being ripped apart.
Customers.
Well, yeah. There was, you know, Jinmei, there was customers, and people got ripped apart.
So we just have to wait for.
I mean, it could be today,
Jinmei.
could be right now, could be tomorrow.
Do you remember what the customers' parts looked like?
Would I, Adam?
What do you mean parts?
Are the customers that are inside the store right now the ones that are going to get ripped apart?
You couldn't tell that in your vision. Their customers' faces were blurred.
What about their clothing?
Again, hard to tell.
I do not know.
Okay. All right. So what do we do? Do we make sure that somebody's here to ensure that nobody gets hurt, or do we risk it and go see where this other person is?
Jinhei says, well, what if I leave?
Close the shop for a
We
while.
we don't know if that will change, because from what he says, it's what could. But now that we're here telling you about it, it could change to wherever you go. I don't know if
mean,
it's you.
the future is not set in stone.
But if you were just to close the shop for an hour, take a stroll somewhere, you can come
I
with
mean,
us.
I could go down to the guard station or something
Yeah,
of
the
the
attack
sort.
did happen in the store. I did not see anything else happening about, so it is
I
an
mean,
option.
What time do you usually close the store at? Or is it
Oh, usually
one
around
of
10
those
p.m.
local hours? Around 10 p.m. How much time do we have till then?
It's around 5 now.
5 p.m. Shit. I mean, do you know where this other person is?
Young Gi?
Yeah, Yoongi.
He is in the estate gardens. He doesn't really spend too much time at the seat of the dragons. He enjoys his retirement in the gardens in his small estate. It's just where the Phoenix district meets the Haitei district. Easy to find.
Okay. I mean, why don't we wait and, we'll not disrupt your day. We'll let you continue to make your tea. I'll buy tea all night. And then at 10, we will... I mean, we can escort you there. Or if you could take us to him, I'll say that you're rewarded.
Well, I don't know what much I can do. I don't have much more status than anybody else.
It's don't worry about what you can do. We just need to make sure that you are within our sights, so that nothing bad happens to you.
Roll me a persuasion check to get him to come with you.
All right. 17.
Oh. Yes, that sounds reasonable. If anything happens, I would like to be with capable people.
All right.
He starts closing up the shop, ushering the
Well,
customers
yeah,
out.
you don't have to close up the shop. No. Just finish the day. Do what you need to do, and we'll go over there when the shop is closing or when you die out. No, don't worry about it right now. We'll take some time, take a little rest.
You're going to stay here till 10 p.m.?
Doesn't matter to me. I mean, as long as we have somebody here with you, I feel like you'll be safe. So, I mean, if they want to go, they can go, I can stay, or if they want me to go, I can go, they can stay.
If what you're saying about this Guishin is true, a lot more people are going to die.
That's what we're trying to avoid.
I-
This is
I
the biggest thing right now.
I appreciate the offer to be my personal bodyguards, but if I close the shop, I can take refuge elsewhere.
Certainly, absolutely. And that's totally your prerogative, and feel free to do exactly that.
I think you all have bigger things to accomplish. Is he still like ushering people out and he's going to close down his shop? Did any of you take the teacup when he offered?
I would have, yes.
Okay. Yeah, a couple minutes go by, he closes everything out, clears out like the safe and whatnot, and leads you out. Says, yes, I appreciate the warning, and your concern for Yeonido. I hope you can get to the bottom of whatever this is.
You stay safe.
You as well. He bows and leaves. As you're back out, you're in the Phoenix district right now. Tea shop is back out in the streets of the Phoenix district in Yeonido. Teacup in hand. Some new information. The world is yours.
Hey, I guess we should go to the garden and see if we can locate the Youngie.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
As long as he's safe, then I mean, you know, maybe your vision changes. So, I guess we head over to the garden of the something or other, whatever you said. It's, you know, between the Phoenix district and the Hatay district. That's all I remember.
Okay. You head over to the estate gardens. Trees hide in the estate's walls from view, creating the illusion of being in a forest clearing. A pond dominates the center garden with a pavilion overlooking the water. This place is a serene sanctuary hidden from the clamor and clutter of the city. As you walk through this garden, you see 4 formidable guards, and they stop you. State your business.
We are seeking a parley with Youngie.
You have an invitation.
I was not aware that I needed one. We are not from here.
Then what is your business with young Gee? And the other one kind of nudges her as if like you shouldn't be asking.
It's sort of official business between the magistrate and Youngie. We were sent here as a third party to discuss matters that are important to the magistrate.
If it's from a magistrate, they should have given you an invitation.
Does anybody have the letter? One of you guys had a letter or something?
It wasn't me. I wasn't given a letter.
Well, you two, Spartacus.
I don't recall any letter. You got it, Topaticus?
Well, the lady that hired you. She not give you any paperwork?
I'm pretty sure Nia had it and she would have handed it off before she left.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, who did Nia like the most?
Not me.
Probably you.
Oh, probably me. Perfect. And yeah, I'd be like, I would be like, oh, right. Nia gave it to me, right? And I'll pull it out and I'll kind of open it up and be like, here is the seal from the magistrate, and I will close it again and put it away.
She holds her hand out.
Dancy will place it in her hand.
Takes it, reads it over, hands it back to you in like 2 seconds. That is not an official invitation. Please come back when you have one. Have a good day.
Well, I mean, we're here on business. As you can tell, the business is stated within the letter.
If you're here on business, you would have an official invitation.
Is there any way we can inquire about seeing them while we are here, if they have a moment of spare time?
No, he does not allow guests uninvited.
Well, I feel like you should probably inform him that the Magister sent us anyways, just in the off chance that he would be willing to talk with us, because, it's a bad idea to send away the messengers of a Magister, even if they don't happen to have an invitation.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage if the DC is pretty high.
I'm going. Oh wait, I haven't rolled my portents yet. Okay, that's not really good. You said persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, and I'm going to use my knowledge from a past life to give me an additional D6 on it. $22.
22 with a natural 20. The one takes off. A couple minutes go by. And walking out of the house is this very old, very tired, very frustrated looking dragonborn. Comes up, bows, crosses his arms.
Wow.
State your business.
Denzu will kind of will like lean forward to one of the guards and be like, hand her the note, I guess, and be like, we're seeking information about an occurrence that seems to be continuing in the area, and we're just trying to see if you are willing to talk about it so that we can get a little more information. The magistrate has hired us to investigate this, and we are doing our best to not cause a disturbance and just make sure that we seek out the proper information from the source.
And what are you investigating?
A recent attack.
Yes, okay, this is interesting. Oh, do go on.
So there was an attack, and somebody by the name of Wan Ha, which I am told you are familiar with, was seen at the scene. However, as a departed spirit.
You say
And-
Wan Ha, he like gets a little surprised, and you see him cross his arms a little tighter.
And we're looking to figure out if there's any information that you have that would be helpful to us in our investigation regarding either Wan Ha or their relationship with spirits. And I know it may be a sensitive subject, and I do apologize for bringing this to you, but it's information that we need to protect the masses, because nobody seems to want to protect themselves.
Well, Wan Ha was a brilliant, absolutely brilliant magistrate and a hero of the people. Much of the prosperity and equality Yeonido enjoys now is due to all of her work. But do you remember Wan Ha's efforts? They attribute them to my sister, the former queen, Young Su. They once honored Wan Ha around here, but she died in obscurity. And that's all I really know.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm
understandable.
I'm gonna insight that he crossed his arms as soon as we mentioned the name. He knows something.
Sure.
I'm gonna use my last one for the day.
Sure. On an 18, he's holding stuff back for sure.
Well, you see, if you do know any information, withholding it would be causing innocent people to be injured and or possibly killed. Which would look bad on you if people were to find out that that was the case.
Or are you
So-
accusing me of something?
I am not accusing you of anything. I'm just, this is just, you know, we have to state this just in case, you know, in case that is the case. No, I would just greatly appreciate, like, if there's anything else you knew. Like, keep in mind, all of this is confidential. We are not going to mention you in any of the reports. We're just trying to gather information and save as many people as we can.
Roll me a persuasion check.
That's a
Can I
perception.
like assist them by like adding in and being like, we're trying to stop more people from getting hurt by it, and I'm sure everybody here is familiar with it, and nobody wants to talk about it. But there's creatures going around that seem to come from nowhere that we are trying to stop and, you know, protect the people from.
Yeah, sure. Edric rolled me with advantage.
Hell yeah.
Follow me. Guards, take 5.
I'm gonna motion for the boys to follow as I follow.
He leads you through the garden a bit. He goes over and grabs like this strange looking, what would be a golf club. Starts hitting these small balls towards a hole. One of like his butlers would come up with like a tray of drinks. He takes it, takes a sip. Wanha was my friend. She genuinely did marvelous things for this city. Drinks more, puts down, takes another drink. I, however, am not such a great man. Dragon. I undermined Wanha's work. I personally took lengths to credit her success to my sister to ensure she was loved by the people. I didn't do this because I hated Wanha or because I'm a terrible person. But I did it out of devotion to my family, our reputation, and the crown.
And what came of that? Arguments,
No.
rivalry, disdain. But because obviously something happened. You said something happened to Wanha, and for us to get to the point that we can move to the next step, we need to know what happened to Wanha so that we can prevent it happening to anybody else in the future.
I'm not surprised that her spirits came back for this reason. I regret what I did, but I've never really worked up the courage to make amends. We don't need to. It doesn't. I don't know how she died. But if my suspicion is correct, and you are telling the truth about this fog, she's probably come back because the people have forgotten her. She had no surviving family members. And I find it in the realm of reality that her Guishin could have been lingering for years after her death, growing more and more powerful, and enough to affect the whole city. I've personally seen her at the Park of the Elders around midnight. I've got my spirit arbiters to check it out, and they found nothing. But if all of you are as eager as you seem, I encourage you to seek out the spirit at the Park of the Elders around midnight.
At midnight.
That's when the sightings happen. Do you agree? Will you do this?
You said you never tried to make amends.
What would it
Well,
take for you to make amends?
Yeah, try to make amends with the spirit.
He puts his second drink down, takes a third, and is like, I don't know if you've realized this, unintroduced dwarf, but I'm not a good person. Puts a drink back on the tray, picks up his little club.
It's not too late where you can be.
There's always hope, even in people that we thought we lost a long time ago. There's always hope to rekindle and know. And even if this person is not here anymore, you could be one leading that charge for people to remember her name. If that is truly what's there, you are one person that could easily utilize your stature to bring about that name again.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
We're trying to understand. Please explain it.
I told you all this information simply because this skeleton here knows some shit. I've been alive a very long time, and I'm going to die soon. I've seen a lot. This man, this skeleton, is an oracle. It's the only reason I'm telling you any of this is because I think it has some bigger picture. But I'm going to tell you two facts. One, I care about the crown more than anything else. And two, I'm asking you to dispel this creature and put Wanha's spirit to rest. All of her achievements will still be attributed to young Sue. Because we need to keep the crown's reputation
If
untarnished.
I might interject.
You may not. That is what I have to say. And those are the facts. I will not be reuniting, kumbayaing, or anything of the sort. I'm much too old.
Might I now pitch an idea?
He hits one of the balls.
Bells?
Balls, like he's playing golf.
Okay. Well, you see, if this spirit gains any more power, they themselves might become a threat to the crown. And if you stole the, well, not you, but if say, if the work that was made by them was stolen by credit and given to someone else, and they are upset about it, what is to stop them from going after the crown if their work is going through to them in name? That vengeful spirit's only going to get stronger until it gets strong enough to take vengeance upon everybody involved. I think it would be not only the right thing to do, but maybe it would bring peace to your life too, in order to apologize and make wrong the right that was done.
You really
because-
didn't listen to a word I said and are now repeating yourself.
Yeah, he doesn't have ears. You're gonna have to forgive him.
I care about the reputation of the crown more than anything. You understand?
What's to stop?
More than your
what's to-
life, more than an oracle, more than
What-
my own life. I care about the reputation of the crown before anything.
What's to stop the spirit from killing the crown, though?
Her dying would be an honorable death. Exposing the fact that she has achievements attributed to her that aren't her own would be shameful beyond belief. And that I will have no part in.
What's to stop the spirit from finding a way to do such a thing?
That's why you're gonna stop it.
I'm gonna look at the party.
We're gonna stop what?
He wants us to stop the ghost that is killing everybody, but he doesn't want to right the wrong out of fear of dishonoring the crown.
I mean, I'm sure we can find a way of preserving the crown and making sure that the spirit is laid to rest. I'm sure there wouldn't be much of an issue in that. We just have to find a way with everybody's agreeance. But seems like they don't want anything of it. I do have one question though. What does the tea house have to do with this?
That was her favorite place to go. Questions tie themselves to objects, to places. I think Wanha is seeking vengeance because she's been forgotten. But not everybody's forgotten. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out this amulet. It has like a symbol of office on it. He says, "This was a memento from our former friendship, and I've kept it for years." And he like holds it up and shows it to you, and when he does, it glows faintly, and you look to your bag, and your bag's glowing, and you open and look, and the teacup is also glowing.
Would I be able to take said trinket off of you and use it in an attempt to appease the spirit?
Yes. That I can agree with.
I take it.
I love the people, and I want to see good. But the reputation of the crown must be preserved. You understand?
Completely understood. We will do our best to preserve the reputation of the crown. We thank you for your time. If we have any more questions, is it something that we can bring to you? Like, not now, of course, but like when everything's said and done.
I don't think you need anything else from me. Once this is done, never speak to me again.
Once this is done, got it. Okay, no problem. We will stop taking up your time. Thank you very much. Danzu will bow, turn, spin, and leave.
He like just holds up his drink as if to say cheers. Doesn't say anything else.
That trinket, the necklace, the badge, sorry. Is there anything loose on it?
What do you mean loose?
Does it have like a neck? Like, is it designed to be worn as a necklace, or is it have like a needle to be pinned onto clothing?
It's got like a hole in the top of it. You think to like thread a string through to put it as a necklace, like an amulet.
Oh, but there's nothing there.
No, there's no like string attached to it. It's just the amulet.
Okay.
As you guys take the amulet, and have some more information. You take off out of the estate gardens back into the town of Yeonido. And that is where we're going to end session.
Nice.
That were some good rolls on my part today. God damn.
20s, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that guy was totally supposed to just tell you everything.
Was he?
He told me enough. Now we need to figure out how to commune with spirits.
If only we had a necromancer. Wait, maybe I need a necromancer.
I feel like that would be very much frowned upon, and Tansy would absolutely not go for that.
Alright, we're going to raid out to Count Monster Road.
Oh, what's Countdown?
But thank you for watching. I've been talking with Adam, and you are no longer talking with Adam because my name is Adam and I'm done talking to you. Peace. So fucking stupid.
It's
I
so
love
good
it.
though. It's so dumb, but it's so good. Alright, before all the food